In this lecture, we're going to be exploring the system's view of the world and how it can be applied to better understand and solve complex problems. Are you ready? Let's dive in. The system's view. Imagine a world where everything is connected. That's the world according to the system's view. The system's view is a way of understanding complex systems by seeing them as interconnected and interdependent parts. It's a holistic perspective that considers the whole system, not just its individual components. This view helps us understand the big picture and how all the pieces fit together. For example, let's consider the city traffic system. The cars on the road, the roadways, the traffic signals, the weather, and the drivers all make up the traffic system. The system's view helps us understand how changes in one part of the system, such as road construction, can impact the entire system and cause delays or traffic jams. Systemic thinking. Now that we have a basic understanding of the system's view, let's move on to systemic thinking. Systemic thinking is the process of considering the relationships and interconnections between different parts of a system. It's a way of thinking that considers the whole picture, not just isolated pieces. One key principle of systemic thinking is to identify the root cause of a problem. For example, if a company is experiencing high turnover rates, a systemic thinker would look beyond just the employees and consider factors such as the company culture, management practices, and compensation structure. The systemic mindset. So far, we've covered the system's view and systemic thinking. But what about the mindset that supports this way of thinking? That's where the systemic mindset comes in. A systemic mindset values interconnections, relationships, and the whole system over individual parts. It encourages us to consider multiple perspectives and think critically about the impact of our actions on the larger system. For example, a person with a systemic mindset might consider the environmental impact of their daily actions and make changes, such as using a reusable water bottle to reduce their carbon footprint. The systemic approach. So, how do we actually apply the system's view and systemic thinking in the real world? That's where the systemic approach comes in. The systemic approach is a multi-step process for addressing complex problems. It involves integrating multiple perspectives, considering the interconnections within a system, and making decisions that promote the overall health of the system. For example, a company might use the systemic approach to address a problem with low employee morale. They would bring together a diverse team of employees, managers, and experts to understand the root cause of the problem and develop a solution that considers the impact on the entire company, not just individual departments. Systemic problem solving. Finally, let's talk about the systemic approach to problem solving. Systemic problem solving involves using the systemic approach to address complex, wicked problems. These are problems that are difficult to define, have multiple causes, and can only be solved through interdisciplinary collaboration. For example, climate change is a wicked problem that requires a systemic approach. To effectively address this problem, we need to consider the relationships between economic, political, and environmental systems and find solutions that promote the health of the entire system. In conclusion, systems thinking provides a powerful toolkit for understanding and solving complex problems. It offers a holistic and integrated view of the world, a systemic approach to problem solving, and a systemic mindset that values collaboration and continuous improvement.